Hi folks, welcome back to the K4 project. Today I'm going to show you how to bind off your knitting stitches to complete your project. Let's begin. If you are at this video of the playlist series of learning how to knit, then congratulations, you are at the last step before becoming a full-fledged knitter. So here we're going to learn how to bind off, also called casting off, which is how you finish your knit work so it won't unravel. So far you've learned how to cast on your knitting stitches. You've learned how to do the garter stitch. And you've learned how to understand what the garter stitch fabric looks like and how to count rows and stitches. And now it's time to bind off those stitches that remain on the knitting needle here. I'm not sure if I showed you in previous videos what the other side of the fabric looks like, but the garter stitch, as you can see, is identical on both sides. So we're going to begin binding off or casting off the knitting stitches, and to do this you're going to knit the first two stitches at the beginning of the row, just as you would normally knit your garter stitch. So insert your right needle into your left needle at the top stitch from the front to the back and wrap the yarn counterclockwise to catch that strand in between the needles, and pull that loop from the back to the front, and then take the left stitch off the needle. So now you have your one stitch done on the right needle, and repeat that. You're going to go in from the front to the back, around the needle, out through the back to the front, and off the stitch on the left needle. Okay, so now here's where it's different, and here's where the bind off occurs. You're going to take the first stitch you knit, the one closest to your thumb on the right hand, and you're going to insert the left needle from the top down towards the thumb into that stitch. And then you're going to pull that stitch over the second stitch that's closest to the tip of the needle and slip that over that stitch. So you're slip stitching is what it's called. So slip the first stitch over the second stitch and hold the working yarn a little tight so that it keeps the top stitch from falling off the needle, and then release it. So now you're down to one stitch. And for binding off, you always need to work with two stitches. So there's one stitch on the right needle. That means I have to knit one more stitch before I could bind off. So I'm going to knit the garter stitch. Now I'm going to take the first stitch that's closest to my thumb, and I'll slip that over the second stitch that's closest to the tip of the needle. Go from the top down towards my thumb, and then hold the working yarn that's attached to the stitch closest to the tip of the needle. And you don't have to really grab it tight, just make sure that the stitch won't fall off the needle is all. And then slip it over the second stitch, and there you have your second bind off stitch. Now you're going to continue this process. You need a second stitch on the right needle to bind off. So knit it, and then take the first stitch and slip it over the second stitch. Okay, so we're going to continue this process, and I will just play this at normal speed, and you can work on binding off your stitches. And if you need to look at this as a reference, it's right here. And I'll show you what to do when you get to the last stitch. Now we are near the end of the row. We'll bind off the remaining 2 stitches now. And to do this, you're going to take the last stitch and knit it as normal. And then you're going to bind off the second to last stitch by slipping that first stitch over the second stitch. And now you have 1 stitch remaining. So now you're going to cut the yarn tail, and you're going to then slip that yarn tail through the final stitch that's on the knitting needle. The easiest way to do that is just to wrap that stitch around the knitting needle and then slip that stitch, that loop, over the yarn tail, and then pull the yarn tail all the way through. And that is how you bind it off. Now there's another way to do this, and the other way to do this is a pro tip. And if you start off doing it this way, you'll forever be happy with your finished projects when you're binding off. Can you see that gap that's right at the last stitch? That's what happens when you bind it off the final stitch the way I just showed you, but that was the easiest way to bind off. But the way I like to do it is I like to take the last stitch, and then I like to pick up the bar that's beneath the last stitch and put it on the knitting needle. So I'm manipulating the stitches so it closes that gap. So I'm going to see that bar that's right below the row. It doesn't matter which one really. It could be the bar that's closest to my left index finger there. I want to grab that and I want to place it on my knitting needle. Now I'm going to take the yarn tail and I'm going to slip that over the knitting needle, and then I'm going to take the 2 stitches that are on the knitting needle, 1 and 2, and I'm going to slip both of those at the same time over the yarn tail. So I'm going to hold the yarn tail so it can go through the first stitch, and then I'm going to hold the yarn tail and pull it over. I could use my knitting needle to pull it over. I just used my fingers. It's fine. And then I'm going to pull that yarn tail all the way through. So either way, this is what it looks like to finish the bind off of your swatch. And that's it. You've just completed your very first knitted swatch from cast on to bind off, and huge congratulations, you're officially a knitter. So I hope this video has helped you become the knitter that you want to be, and I look forward to sharing with you more tutorials so that you can improve your skills and continue to make projects that you'll love to wear and give away. So until then, happy knitting and congratulations. Thanks for watching.